Hello everybody, this is Racine with lots of tips, and today I am on my front porch and I am going to show you my seed stitch in making a scarf for my granddaughter. And I am using Lion Brand yarn. And when I come across this yarn, I did not have a label, so I do not know what color it is. But if you look, hopefully I won't get my stuff knocked on the porch. If you look up really close, it is this purple scrunchie, and it's very soft. And as a contrasting yarn, I am using Mainstays 100% acrylic. And as you see, it is just a straight purple. And for my seed stitch, I cast it on 20 stitches on a size 13 circular needle. And I'm going to try and not get everything tangled up, but I'm going to bring it up close. As you see, I did 2 knit stitches, 2 purl, and I went all the way to the end. And then when I turned, and I'll show you what I did as I show you the next row, I did the opposite on the next 2. So if I started a knit, I ended on a knit, then when I start on the next row, I'm going to do a purl so that they're opposite, and that's how you do the seed stitch. So let's get started. So with this next row, they are purls from the previous row. Just go with me with that. So to start this next row, get my yarn all straightened out, and then I'll be able to pull it out of the skein. And as you hear my wind chimes in the background, as a beautiful fall day here in Tennessee. So I'm going to just slip in that knit stitch, and I'm going to wrap it around, and I'm going to pull through, and I'm going to go through. My tip for you today is that when you're doing knitting, you always want to know that you're doing the right stitch. So I'm going to count to 4. So I'm going to go 1, slip it in, 2, wrap it around, 3, bring it under and over and slip it off, and that's 4. So then my next 2 stitches are going to be knit stitches. So I want to make those purl stitches. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to keep going till the end of the row. And then I'm going to share a little bit of what's going on along with my knitting. I'll walk you through. I've got a couple of fall plants that are absolutely gorgeous. And if you are a newcomer and you just happen to come into the YouTube streets and you came across my podcast and you don't know who I am, go back and watch a few of my videos, and then that way you'll get to know who I am. And if you are a continue stopping in, you know I like to share the Lord with all of my viewers. And I just want to say that over the weekend, I went and saw some family members. And when you are greeted, you can bless them with a prayer with the Lord. But if you are disrespected or have shown no hospitality to you, and you pray about it and you see what the Lord is saying, He says that if somebody comes against you in my name, don't retaliate. In Proverbs 17:22, which I have learned this week, that hold your tongue, be joyful, because if you retaliate, you could cause those bones to dry up and not grow further anymore. So that is my tip. Watch what you say. Bless those who bless you, which we can read throughout the chapters of Deuteronomy, as the Lord shared with the Israelites coming out and seeking him. If you follow me, and if those that bless you, I will bless them. If they curse you, let the Lord curse them, because it's not your battle to change and correct everybody. But on that happy note, we're going to turn the camera around, and you're going to see my beautiful mom, and you're going to see what I planted it in. So let's go off the front porch, and we will go down the steps, and I will show you what I did. I hope you like my idea. Oh, sorry for that bright sun. Yes, it is beautiful bright here in Tennessee. So here we go. It's not quite done because I've only got part of the landscape set up. I'm still looking for the other part. So let's turn the camera around. With no further ado, here we go. I planted it in part of the toilet. I still need the back of the tank, and then I'm going to plant another mum or some other plants. And then earlier this spring, my husband bought me this beautiful blackberry. I got to eat some blackberries, not a lot, but we have plans on doing carving pumpkins with my grandkids. And this plant here is called Feather of the Valley, and I absolutely love it. And all of you know that my mom passed away earlier this year, and she liked irises, so I got an iris here. And if you look kind of carefully, I'll come really right down. Here is a baby one that is growing. And then I've got some other plants. And this is my little flower bed that I love to play in, dig around in the dirt, relieve stress. And yes, you saw, I do live with puppies. Here, let's see that once again. My favorite sign. Barking is always going around. There's always paws, whether they spill their water or come in because it's been raining here in Tennessee. But my other ending note is that if it rains and if you're following the Lord and he happens to show you a rainbow, know that he's not going to flood this land again, because that was his covenant that he made with the Israelites and with Noah when he flooded the land, that he was not going to destroy mankind. So we all have an opportunity to come to know the Lord. Repent of your ways. Repent if you've said anything, harmed anyone, or hurt anyone. Take your burdens to the Lord. Let him correct you and change you. But for the most part, always make sure you do things kindly and share love to anyone that you meet. So until we meet again, hit that thumbs up. Share this with anybody, because it's a little bit longer than I normally do, because you got to see me out in the front porch of my home here in Tennessee. And I look forward to seeing you all in the upcoming days. If you liked my seed stitch, hit that thumbs up. If you want to share it with someone to teach them how to easily count, to make sure you're doing the stitch fully and correctly and you don't drop a stitch. You always count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's a little thing that I like to share. So with that, I'm going to go inside, have a cup of tea, or see what my dogs are doing, because I hear them barking in the house. So I got to go inside and see what they're doing. Because if I brought them outside, you know you would not get my full attention, because I'd be chasing after my dogs or seeing what they had to say, because they love to bark and share their love with you all. So until again, take care, everybody. I love you. Racing with lots of tips. Bye.